All right, let's see how long this takes. See who shows up first. We don't have anybody in here yet, but just for you people rewatching, Oozy Jerky. And made with beer. So it's beer infused jerky that my roommate got for me, and he actually had to show his ID to buy it, which is really weird. Gilbert Rogers, shalom, welcome. Check it out, beer infused jerky. Beef, maple syrup, brown sugar, teriyaki sauce, lager beer, Worcestershire sauce, garlic, onion, sunflower oil, natural flavor, cayenne, garlic powder, onion powder, ground pepper. Sounds like a pretty good mix. That should be pretty decent. Hey, you guys, welcome. Hello, Kane Friday. Yeah, it's you guys. I wanted to go last night and do a live stream last night, but the roommate showed up at about 6:30 or so and brought the neighbor over, and so we just sat here and got drunk and played bowling on the Wii. And then at some point in time, for some reason, decided we needed to do a foot race out front. And yeah, you don't want to run when you're drunk. Coffee and sarcasm. Hello, Mel. I love you, darling. So yeah, I've got like road rash on my hand, road rash on my knee, road rash on my shoulder, road rash on my face. You definitely don't want to try running when you're drunk. Not a good idea. Mm. Smells good. Really thin strips. Hmm. 8 a.m. in Perth? Wow. Yeah, it's a little after 5 p.m. here on Saturday the 19th right now. Hmm. You can't taste the beer. What the hell? So, Mel, how is the babies doing? Oh, crap. I forgot to. Hold on. I gotta. Hopefully, I don't lose you guys. I gotta try to send the link. Oh, crap. How am I gonna do this? Ooh, I would love to try some jerky. That sounds great, hey, you guys. And Dennis Jameson, welcome. It's got a little kick to it. But I kind of want to. You might lose me for a minute, but I'll be right back. I'm going to copy the link so I can give you guys a StreamYards link. Okay. Sorry, you lost me for a minute there. But I had to do that so that I can open a new tab, go into my inbox, and get the StreamYard's link on my computer from the email I just sent myself. Ooh, broken hip and a broken left arm. That sucks. Yeah, it was about, I shouldn't have tried racing. That's a little different than, just regular getting drunk and falling down. I should have known better than to try to do a foot race. Yeah, it's a little bit sore, but not bad. The the part here on my face is what hurts the most. Well, I did. I sent myself an email. Now I'm trying to open it so I can get the StreamYard's link. I don't know how else to put the StreamYard's link in chat because I have to use both my phone and my computer. Hello, Heath. And my computer is so damn slow. What? It's been 2 minutes now sitting here waiting for this email to open. Crazy. So yeah, it's supposed to be booze infused, but definitely can't taste it. And as far as I can see, it's not. There's no alcohol content in it. I don't know why he had to show his ID to buy it. That's kind of weird. All right. Now I've got the link. There you go. There's a StreamYard's link. If anybody wants to come up and join me. That's a little spicy. Montreal maple spice. You don't taste much maple in it at all. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Definitely you can taste that cayenne. You can feel the cayenne kick. Oh, Dennis, what happened was I was planning on streaming live last night, and when my roommate came home, he brought my neighbor over. So we wound up just sitting here getting drunk and playing on the Wii.
What's
And Gilbert Rogers, welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Like I was just Dennis. Yeah, I got drunk and tried foot racing my roommate. Called out front, and it's not a good idea to try to run when you're drunk
Or fly.
Yeah, I've got road rash all over the back of my hand. Stuff on the side of my face.
Here's the jerky that I got for you, Robert.
Shoulder. Ooh, what is it?
It's venison.
Oh, nice.
So I'll be sending that out to you. It's actually from one of the guys that my wife babysits their kids sometimes after school.
Oh, yeah?
And he's got like 680 acres that he hunts over here by Tigerton. And
wow.
This is some of that land, so. Oh, no, all of that.
We got beards. We got beards here, eh?
Oh, yeah. We got beards.
Mine needs to be brushed out like super bad. It's still all matted. I slept most of the day, so.
It doesn't matter when even if I brush mine, it still sits about the same way. It's weird.
What's in there though?
The hair kind of grows this direction. So like I can brush this all I want, but it keeps wanting to stick out this way. Hopefully if it gets longer, it'll stop doing that.
Yeah, you're in that awkward stage.
Yeah.
Where it just doesn't want to grow the way you want it to.
This is about the longest I've ever had in my beard, actually.
This is for me too. And this is 8 months.
But my mustache is doing pretty nice. I mean, you know, she's getting quite long.
I have to keep mine trimmed back. It always like ends up going in my mouth for some reason. So
Oh, same. Oh my God. Every time I try to take a bite of a sandwich, it's like you take the bite and you're pulling the hair on your mustache, and you have to kind of get it broke off, and then you have to move your mustache hair out of the way so you can eat your bite.
Yep. I know all about that.
And trying to drink anything out of a glass without a straw is just a mess.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if I had a bowl of tomato soup right now, you'd think I was a fucking vampire or something. I'd have tomato.
But yeah, I just wanted to jump on quick, say hi, show you what I want to send out to you. And then I'm getting ready to go live with JP and then here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm only going to be streaming for just a couple of hours myself because my friend Tupac, Coin Roll Hunter, their new channel Coining Around, well, they've got a West Coast Retrospectives channel that they do on Saturdays. So I'll be headed over there when I get done streaming. Hello, Arzu Enzu. Welcome. Oh yeah, Dennis. Unfortunately, the snacks hide themselves in our beards, and we don't know it until somebody tells us.
You got to brush it out every once in a while. Just sometimes you get a chicken wing, sometimes you don't.
We get the hairbrush out.
No mice or rats, though.
No, not yet.
And eating a grilled cheese sandwich really sucks because not only are you chewing on your whiskers, but then you get chunks of cheese stuck in your mustache.
Yeah, that's why I don't get cheeseburgers.
I get double bacon cheeseburgers from Culver's. They're great.
Ooh. I've got short ribs sitting in a crock pot right now. Boneless short ribs, they're gonna be good. They've been in there most of the day.
You make them hungry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Heath, what's up, man?
And Jeff is here as well.
Booyah! You in trouble now?
Right? And I think it's funny because, like, even before this, I'm trying to hold the camera at the same time. But
that was my hound.
This is the new setup.
Hey, look, go back to the computer. I'll wave at him.
But
not sure you got enough lights, Charlie.
Yes, Dennis, it's the beard show today.
yeah, you need to have that many lights just to make sure that everything works.
I just have one light.
Yeah, but with the laptop and the camera that I have, you have to have way more light. It's not like the cell phone where you get like decent light off of it. But the problem with the cell phone is I dropped it in the creek so many times, sometimes my audio cuts out.
Ah,
So
Sometimes.
yeah, that's all I use is my cell phone to stream because the little camera I've got's not very good.
You find any gold in this creek?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Someone's got some YouTube. Yeah.
I'm gonna be going in the Black Hills here this spring. I gotta figure out spots and stuff, but
Nice.
never did it before, but I got to pan.
Well, hopefully you can find a bunch of rose gold.
LDMA.
That Black Hills gold comes in some amazing different.
I've been looking at some LiDAR pictures from Vermont.
Oh, nice.
Talking
Yeah,
very-
gold.
Very good pictures.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
hoping eventually my my buddy can get a LiDAR camera for his drone. His next option, he's gonna try to get the FLIR camera or something like that. It's heat. It watches heat, but that's like a $7,000 camera for the drone.
Well, he
They work
definitely
good though.
Well, yeah, and I mean, if we're gonna, if we're gonna use the drone system for missing people, having that FLIR camera on there would be amazing because you fly over the woods or something and you'll see the hot spot.
Or what's
I
left of the
watched
hot
the
spot.
gator hunters. The gator hunters went snake hunting down there, and a guy came out with a big drone, and he found a 22-foot python out there in the woods for him, and they went and got it.
Dang,
That's a big snake.
yeah, it is.
That's too big to go get.
Well, if it was,
Leave
if I,
the fucker where he's at. Leave that damn thing where he's at. He's happy. Leave him there.
if there was a 22-foot python in my backyard, I'd kill the dang thing, eat it.
I had an 18-footer raptor on me one time, a ball python.
Ooh. Hey, Dennis, you don't have to leave just because you don't have a beard. All you have to do is quit shaving for a while. It'll show up.
Right?
Yeah, how's that working out, Jeff?
Oh, it's working. It's
Yeah.
growing.
What I found, instead of everybody bringing it down and they try to get it like this, I always pull mine out because it adds a little bit of more control to it when you're training it to come out to the front a little bit. So that's where you get the
Yeah, that's
instead
where
of
I
it
get the
tucking
spoiler,
under.
you know?
You need a mask?
That's where I get the spoiler, because I'm always pulling on it this way.
That would have been funny had you actually go into a Walmart, just lift your beard up over your face and tie it with a string and say, "That is my mask." It's going to prevent just as much COVID as the normal mask. Well,
Won't even prevent the common cold.
which is a COVID virus. That's why you look at an old can of Lysol, it labels COVID on the back of the Lysol can that it kills it because that's the common cold.
Yep.
I'd like to see that can.
Let me go look in my bathroom. Might be an old enough can of Lysol in here. Since I inherited this house basically, or this trailer with everything in place, I don't know if there's a Lysol can down here or not. Hold on, let me look. Let me see.
Look.
Wait.
I found a can. It's a bathroom cleaner, so I don't know if it's the right Lysol. Let me look.
You need a pop bottle, some aluminum foil, and some toilet bowl cleaner.
Bada boom.
Kaboom!
I used to blow a lot of stuff up, so.
Well, it's always fun to blow shit up.
I did
Yeah.
too. I still got a clean record, but I used to have my fun.
Oh yeah, I've got a squeaky clean record, but I definitely had fun when I was a kid. No, it doesn't look like I've the right.
I used to use a lot of C4.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a bunch of potassium. I've got some potassium nitrate, and I've got some sulfur.
Hey, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta run. So I just wanted to say hello. God bless you.
Well, thank you for
Brother.
a little while, Gilbert. I sure do appreciate it. I'm trying to see if this bottle says something about COVID on it.
He's stuck on the who flu.
No,
The who flu with you.
some of the stuff mentions what it kills. Apparently, I have the right. But yeah, like the old, just the regular, like yellow Lysol aerosol type cans used to have COVID listed on them.
Wow. Where's my pot of gold? Where's my pot of gold? We got a lucky leprechaun in here.
I should go get my 4-leaf clovers.
What's that?
I said I should go grab my 4-leaf clovers. Show you guys those. I got like 3 picture frames filled up with them, man.
It's called a shamrock.
Now, shamrock's different than a clover.
I know that.
A shamrock is actually sorrel.
See, that's like the one that I have on my phone for the screen. I found 6 of those in one day around the house.
Nice.
The heart-shaped clover, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll send you a picture of that.
I found a ton of 4-leaf clovers. The biggest one I've ever found was an 11-leaf clover. That thing's crazy.
Don't they call that alfalfa?
No,
Alfalfa, yes, it is a type of clover. Yeah.
I grew alfalfa, and I'll tell you what, I've been in fucking seas of fields of alfalfa. I've never found one with 11.
No.
Yeah, this was in a park, and I found it when I was a kid. We got a park over here. Well, it was Orchard Park, but everybody called it Rocket Park because of the rocket that was on the playground. And they renamed it Rocket Park, and they actually used that old rocket when they redid the playground and put it up as a sign.
Good evening, Rocky Mountain. How are you? I've seen you all day now.
Rocky, welcome.
There he is. He found it.
Me and him have been bouncing around from page to page to page to page today.
Boozy jerky.
I know you've been a bunch of tube whores.
And it don't pay well.
No, it don't pay well. I've been following you guys. I've seen you pick nobody up all day long. What kind of women are y'all?
I don't know. Second or third person in here was a lady friend of mine.
All right, who's echoing?
It might be me because of my audio. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now.
But yeah, sarcasm. That's Mel from down in Texas. I love
Charlie, I think you have a fan.
Unfortunately, she's married, so.
Who's got a fan?
I think Charlie does because of the Bud Light cans.
Oh.
I just emptied the case out. I got 2 more downstairs.
Well, I just ran out of here.
We can get into the whiskey.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little early for me, but I got to make a tequila sunrise. I ran out of beer.
Well, you won't last long after that first one.
Well, I'll show you guys how I make them. Then you'll really think that.
Okay, get up there.
I'll have to tell you to go to bed again, Robert, like I did last time, because you're all fucked up.
Okay, look.
He
I
tends to
barely
get that
talked that night, man. Oh my God, it was rough.
That's how much tequila goes in the glass. And I fill the rest up with orange juice. So it's half and half.
That's more like a hell rise, not a sunrise.
You want a few of them. It's been a long time since I've seen a sunrise.
Damn right.
It ought to be named Sunset because the shit's gonna put you to bed.
But I mean, now I'm having to get up. Now I'm having to get up before sunrise. So that really.
Fuck.
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Huh?
Cut a root off a fucking plant and just yeah. See, I've got smaller ones. I use the stems or the beams off the sides, and I cut them down. I make little ones about 6-8 inches, and I take a piece of MIG rod and I can pound it flat. Nope. Can sit flat on its own, but not as cool as that.
Oh yeah, I've made a few over the years. There was this one Sherlock that had this really deep bend in it that was made out of glass, and somebody dropped it and it broke. And what I did was I took the two pieces and I drilled out a deer antler, a fork off of a whitetail, and I put the two pipe pieces in that. So it was a glass pipe, basically, a section of antler in the middle that was keeping it together.
I had
And
some today.
No, Rocky, that is definitely not a piece of driftwood.
Now, hey, you guys, you're up in Michigan, right?
No, I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Fucking
Well,
cheeseheads.
I'm trying to get.
Hey Heath, how do you like purple amethyst? Because it is loaded.
That's pretty cool.
Nah, that's cool.
I'll get mine at
My
some
wife
point.
made this for me out of epoxy resin and a keychain like design that she had.
I'm trying to get this stuff. Hey, you guys, do you know anybody that's got some?
A stone pipe?
It's pipestone. It's a specific type of stone. And it was very weird by the. But yeah, it's pipestone. And I've got a piece out in Tennessee that this is one that I actually found here, broken, and I glued it back together. But I've got a piece out in Tennessee that was gifted to me that I made stone tools, and I carved out a pipe out of stone tools to make a peace pipe with. But I'd really love to have a couple more chunks of it.
See, I don't know about that. I would have to look into it.
Yeah, it's probably not worth your time. It's almost impossible to get a hold of. I don't.
Hey Robert, somebody had some church for you, but I can't remember who it was, and they couldn't remember who asked for it. So,
Man,
somebody's got you some somewheres out there.
well, my information is on. Well, one place that I get mail is in the description of the video. So, yeah, I love having new cherts and flints and such to work, or even really high quality agates like this piece. I'm not gonna flint nap this piece. You can see how it's like this chocolate color. It's a beautiful agate. Here's the problem. Is you see this? The flake that I took off of the outside to expose the material, it fits so perfectly. It's such a good material that flake, once you push it back into place, it is basically gravity defying.
Yeah, we seen it when you were holding it there, shaking it upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's that flake on the bottom. It's like, what the heck? How can that stay itself in place?
Magic.
But it's just such a good material. I have to just keep it on my desk here as an example. I can't. What? Brewers 6-pack. Nice.
Hot sauce.
They're hot sauces.
Yeah.
Ah,
But I like the name. I like the name on it though.
well, I bet.
Can't imagine why.
Just like we got the Brewers baseball team out here, so I can get a bunch of merch and send it to Jeff for cheap and be like, hey, look.
Look, we got you some merch, man.
Yeah, just go to thrift stores and you can get it really cheap.
Exactly.
Don't have the team colors or nothing. That's not important.
No, but there's even like just regular plain old gray T-shirts with that same stuff written across it that you can get at a thrift store here for like
No, Steph likes
99 cents.
the rainbow. Color is not important.
Color is not important.
He likes all the colors.
We like, yeah. Well, we won't go much detail there.
Yeah, it looks like there's not very many people online right now. We've only got like one person in chat, I think.
Stickers.
Yeah, I gotta see about getting some done.
I know. I've got it in works. It's done been sent.
Well, you can,
Oh, you
know,
did?
stick.
Yeah,
All the-
I'm going to see what he comes back with and see if you like what he's done.
Or can do.
Sticker.
Yeah, before you get anywhere into it, that's all free.
Who's that one for, Robert?
That's my channel.
I want one.
That's my channel sticker.
Nice.
There's only been like 10 of them have gone out. This is 11 of 50.
That one's mine, right?
Huh?
That one's mine, right?
I didn't see your name on it, Charlie, so no.
If he hurries up and writes my name on the back of it, it'll be signed and it'll be having my name on it.
Oh, yeah, I sign them as well. But yeah, you have to send me an email, Charlie, and I can get you one. Since I really haven't doing any type of sales or anything, I'll hook you up with one of them.
Well, I want to be able to put it on my sluice box.
Sluice. His sleaze box.
And I did look back and rewatch the wheel spin. So as soon as Can Do gets a hold of me, he'll be getting his $50.
Oh, I got the information. I'll send that over to you in that email.
I have 2 Trump rounds coming to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I won them the other night. I may sell them.
It'd be cool to have a silver Trump round.
See, in my 1,000 sub giveaway box. Right here. There's a gold.
He said gold. Gold
Yeah.
Trumpy.
That's not. It's just plated.
Yeah, it's plated, but
I think, I don't know if mine's gold plated or not. I'm assuming it is. But they're rounds that the government put out. Presidential
yeah, that's what
rounds.
one of those are. That's one that I got when, like they first came out.
Wait. Are you talking like the presidential dollar coins? Like the Sacagawea? And then they did presidents. They've got a Donald Trump one out now.
Yeah, like with every president, they have one of those.
Yeah, I've never seen a Trump one. That would be cool.
They even got a fucking Biden one. Oops, sorry about my mouth. It's daytime.
It doesn't matter. On this channel, it doesn't fucking matter. We can say whatever we want. We can drink whatever we want. We can smoke whatever. Well, we can smoke weed, not whatever you want. Just we'll keep it.
No crack cocaine.
Ain't nobody crack medicine in this channel. You ain't gonna happen.
I like rocks.
I like rock, not those kinds.
Somebody say rock. Rock. Somebody's here. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I heard that. Did you hear that?
Fucking tweakers, man.
Is this the right house? I didn't.
Yeah. These are the only kind of crystals I like.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'll second those crystals.
I lost a buddy of mine to that shit.
Nice little piece of sulfur that I found in a gravel driveway.
I can't tell you how many people I know that I've lost over that stupid drug.
Fucking sitting there over top of a candle, penny and just sitting there, swishing it around, cooking it down. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
What a waste.
You think they're wasting their time swishing that way when they could be doing it with a pan?
Yeah, it's not. It's definitely something that if it's ever done around me, whoever's doing it, they're basically dead to me. You know, I'll completely cut off all ties.
I've helped people out of that situation, getting them away from it, you know, getting them cleaned up again and sending them to a place.
Well, I had, he wasn't really a nephew. It was my half brother's son.
Basically, no relation.
Exactly. No blood relation.
No physical relation, just by marriage.
Yeah. And so he lived with me for a while. He got in trouble in Colorado Springs. He was dating a girl and had been dating this girl for quite a few years, apparently. But as soon as he turned 18, her parents filed charges against him. And so he went to jail for it, and now he's got that on his record. You know, but I heard the story. It's like, okay, you had been dating her while you were both in high school. You were a couple years apart. Big fucking deal. But as soon as you hit 18, her parents decided to file charges against him and give him basically a pedophile charge.
Rocky Mountain
type shit. And I was like, you know what? It's I can see any kind of deal. And it's like, yeah, you can stay. They even stopped him from living with his parents because he had two sisters at the age.
Yeah. Sisters.
It's so weird. But I let him stay at my house.
Not even cracked yet.
He wound up
minus
arrested one night because he had failed some drug tests.
All right, Robert, I'm interrupting you. I'm calling charts. I don't care where we're at.
I ain't doing shots, but I'll drink some of my tequila with you.
Hurry the fuck up, Charlie. Let's go.
But anyways, he got arrested. His dad was an ex-state trooper. And he cleaned out his room. And I went in there the next day around seeing what kind of damage was left. And in the bathroom, I found a shoebox full of paraphernalia that was definitely not pot related. like a fucking light bulb that had the end broken off of it and taped up, and you could see the burn marks and shit. I don't know what the fuck he was doing in there. And I was pissed. And I called his fucking dad, and I was like, you come over here and you get this shit now. You know, it really pissed me off being an ex-state trooper, and he saw it. He knew it was there, and he fucking left it in my house. I was livid. And then come to find out, after the situation happened, and I made him come and get that paraphernalia. Oh, well, he's been found unresponsive 3 different times while he was living with him due to drug overdose. You didn't fucking tell me that before you let him live with me? What the fuck is wrong with you people? So that's kind of stuff that you should probably let somebody know that, oh, by the way, he's got a major drug problem and we found him unresponsive 3 different times.
No, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you just didn't need to know.
Like fuck, I didn't know he was living in my goddamn house. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Rocky Mountain, there is such thing as human raccoons, and that dude is one.
That's another coin that's in the 1,000 sub giveaway.
I dig in dumpsters all the time. Does that make me a human raccoon?
No, read what Rocky Mountain posted. You'll get what I'm saying.
Oh, I gotta read this.
Oh, somebody was in the dumpster.
Fucking jumped out at him. Surprise, surprise.
Hey, I guess it's warmer than the wind blowing on you.
Andy had dinner and a fucking drink.
That's funny. He was just hanging out in the dumpster.
Maybe it was just a cardboard dumpster, okay? Maybe it was just a cardboard dumpster.
Not with fucking food and wine.
I guess it wants the wind and it's got the top covered and the sun's hitting on it. That would probably radiate a little bit of heat.
Well, hadn't you ever seen that movie Ratatouille?
Yeah. I actually like it.
Maybe,
And
maybe he was in there fine dining with Ratatouille. I don't know.
I've made a similar.
Who are we to judge?
I don't judge. It's not my place.
I've made a dish very similar to it.
At least the wine was chilled.
Right? 20 degrees.
Wonder if it had time to ferment.
Oh, I'm sure.
No, yeah,
I'm gonna leave studio.
that's something I definitely got to do is get the ingredients.
Studio, isn't it?
He almost got 45.
45.
But get this, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I can make a batch of wine, a 5-gallon batch of wine, in 2 weeks.
Get out of town.
And it's about 12 to 14% alcohol content.
Fuck yeah.
So when we get a chance to talk privately.
I really don't want to give away the recipe and the secrets because I'm trying to figure out a way of getting like a copyright on the recipe, or I don't know if it's a patent or a copyright issue, but I need to try to figure out how to secure it and then sell it. Because I'm using Walmart ingredients. I'm using their grape juice. I'm using their sugar. You know, so
It is not even good grape juice.
I'd like to be able to sell it to Walmart. They can make their own great value wine, and it'd be a good, strong wine, and it undercut anybody else's price.
Fuck that. Walmart, the people who actually own Walmart are fucking incredibly wealthy family. And they don't give a fuck about nobody.
Oh, I understand that. But if I could make $1 million or $2 million off of a fucking recipe, why not?
Get a hold of the Welches.
Now that would be interesting.
Either that or get a hold of some place that raises grapes. Take like what we do. We have blueberries at the farm that I worked on for years, and my buddy would wind up making champagne out of the blueberries.
Yeah, I wonder what blueberry wine would be like.
It's pretty tasty.
Well, see, that's one thing I do use. I use champagne yeast when I'm making my wine. That's one of the reasons I can get it done in 2 weeks is because I'm using a champagne yeast. But yeah, blueberry wine would be interesting.
Find somebody that's got an old silo and they put corn in it. Collect all that corn juices and cook it down. It's already fermented.
No, well, see, out in Tennessee, if I want to be there, I can get tons of corn. I've seen
Corn.
I've seen where they were loading trucks or something. And the truck
I am
was
the great corn
overloaded.
rodeo.
I
need pee for my bunghole.
Yeah, you get around the fields and you'll see piles of corn where they've missed the trucks or whatnot. You just go and scoop it up and crack it and ferment it,
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump out of here. I gotta figure out when we're eating dinner and stuff, and I still gotta get ready for JP's bar. So,
See you later, Charlie.
Bye, Charlie.
See you later, Charlie. I'll probably be on, maximum of maybe another hour. But
Nobody likes a Charlie in the box.
unfortunately, JP going on, and I've got other commitment for Saturday night, so I can't really join over there.
What are you going to go hook up with Lovely Girl?
No, Tupac and William over on West Coast Retrospectives.
Nice.
My O button ain't working. Why ain't my O button?
I gotta support Tupac. He's awesome, and he actually come by when he was traveling from. See, he goes to his mom's house out in Missouri for a few months out of the year. But when he was headed back to California, he stopped here and hung out with me for almost a week. And that was a lot of fun. He's a really cool dude. So I gotta at least jump over there and say hi.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Brewer, so do you think Mort's gonna be in the bar tonight?
I doubt it. I don't know. It won't get
that
away with
dude.
it. I guarantee it.
I couldn't believe he said understandable and then said stop by. And I was like, wow, that was fucked up.
Okay, I must have missed something. What happened?
Just some
Something
guy
on
that's
the
trying to
name
build his
of-
channel, but he's doing it a little aggressively and almost to the begging kind of line, and he's just not asking for permission to do it in the room either. We wish everybody the best, but don't be a dink about it in the process.
Yeah. Stop by my channel. Hell, we'll pump you out there. But don't sit there on somebody else's while they're doing a Patreon giveaway and be disrespectful. And sit there and say, "Well, I wish somebody had helped me pump my channel out there. I just need 11 more." Well, fool, you got more people than I got, man. Get
Right.
Still
Did you see in the chat where I said no?
Well, that's like in this.
I was trying to be respectful as I could.
I know. That's why I asked you what I asked you.
That's on this channel. I've only got like 316 subscribers is about it.
Yeah, but it was just the way that the guy went about it. That's what kind of was wrong.
Understand.
Yeah, it rubbed us the wrong way, or it didn't mean to a sense.
Dead me.
I've seen it from a lot of sources as well. A lot of different people do that.
Yep.
And one thing that's really messing with me is there's a couple of channels in the coin community that are they're overtaking other people's time slots. Basically, they're trying to get this file, and then they start streaming it on the same days and at the same time that established channels are streaming. It's like, why in the fuck are you doing that?
Because they can. Truthfully, because they can. It's not to try to compete with other channels. It's just, look, I'm picking this day. Seems to be a busy day. I'm going to try it. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't.
No, I ain't working no snake hole. Hell no.
Yeah, it's really rude. You know, especially in a community that there's a lot of people streaming, and I understand that cuts into how many the different days or different time slots, so you're not interfering with other people. But when you're deliberately trying to stream over top of somebody else, that's just rude.
There's probably 15 different coin channels that I watch, and there's at least 4 of them that compete against each other every single night. And everybody keeps giving up their time. Some will take 20 minutes here, then they'll go over here. They'll, like, in honesty, with the boards, how they're set up, because they have so many different people on, and you already know what this one person's got, and you're not interested, and you know how long they run each guy's time lot on it, then you could bump to different rooms and play the gambit.
Streams, but when you're talking somebody like, let's say, Mad Stacker or Tupac, or
Mad Stacker was lucky to get his video out today on time.
Or Half Dollar or Ravenhawk, they don't really do Half Dollar's doing a lot of auctions and bullshit now, but most of them are just still coin hunting streams. And a lot of people tried doing different things and they wound up failing. But we've got tons of people in the coin community that also are kind of transient. They only show up and they're gone within 6 months or a year. Their channel goes and it just disappears.
How we doing there, Daryl?
Yeah, I can't
see
that. Ronald, welcome. And Dimebag Darren.
Hi, Ronald.
Darren, when I get back into the house, I'll drop the StreamYards link again.
He could probably scroll up. It probably didn't run away.
Oh, I bet it did. There's been a fair amount of...
No. I'm going to go look. Nope, it's still there.
Do you want to repost it? Do you want to copy it?
No. All he's got to do is scroll up.
Okay.
Scroll up.
Yeah, if somebody else wants to join, you can just scroll up and find the StreamYard link.
It's 20 comments up. You'll find it.
Damn. Do you want to make me feel worse? Just come kick me in the nuts. Damn.
Nope.
I think that calls for another chart. That calls for another
It's
chart.
more, there was no intent to harm anything on that, Robert.
No, it's just the way you say.
It's just the facts, man. The facts are what the facts are. I put it out there.
Man. Fucking mean.
Your point is?
I'm not mean. I just have a low tolerance for bullshit.
Oh my God, yes. I agree with Jeff's statement. Pretty fucking full on. My fucking fuse is about yay fucking thick right now. About the thickness of a nickel. I don't deal well with bullshit anymore.
These fields of fucks are barren. They
Oh,
haven't no growth.
fucking barren, dude. I got 550 million fucking acres of fuck nothing.
Oh, that's just funny.
Funny because I'm surrounded by the most BLM land pretty much anywhere in the nation.
Fuck BLM too.
No, I'm not talking Black Lives Matter. I'm talking the Bureau of Land Management.
I am too.
Oh. But I'm here.
BLM's half the reason that we're losing rights to a lot of mines.
Yeah, or property.
I can access mines through the BLM. I can set up a mining claim through them.
Yeah, well, they're also closing a lot of mines.
Are they
And
really?
you can't get to certain mines because of them.
Huh. No, see, all of our BLM land, it's public land. And once you get on BLM land, you can pretty much do anything you fucking want.
Try to find some BLM land in New York.
There's some places out here where they restrict motorized vehicles on some of the trails and whatnot. But for the most part, our BLM land it's on the edge of town. As soon as you get out past the houses, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And it's really cool because on BLM land, like let's say I had a motorhome. Well, I do have one. I'm just not using it. It's in stores. I'm trying to sell it. But you have that motorhome, you can go and park it for 2 weeks at a time on BLM land. But you have to move it at least a half a mile every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And you can
basically
stay out there.
Vermont does this. Vermont does the same thing as far as the state land or the federal land. You can stay there for 2 weeks, then you got to move, and then you got to go someplace else. So what they've been doing is kicking the people that are living in tents and whatnot off the property. They go up to the next lot, and then they set up there. But then there's other ones that they're kicking out, and they go sit in Walmart parking lot. The fucking forest rangers are telling the people, go to Walmarts and set up in the parking lot. They cannot throw you out.
Oh,
and then come back.
Well, in a lot of ways, that's true. Yeah. And one of the things that needs to be remembered is those BLM officers and forest rangers and national park. I believe I'm not sure about national park, but I think they're included. They all have federal jurisdiction, which means they've got pretty much ultimate law enforcement capabilities backing them. They can do whatever they want. Like, regular cops can't come in and do an illegal search and seizure, right? Without a warrant. They can't come onto your property and your houses and everything. The game wardens, those kind of people, they can.
They can do anything they want. The game wardens have way more authority than the state troopers, the sheriffs, or the state police.
Absolutely, because they've got authority. Big Country, welcome.
Is Big Country in here? Oh yeah, he is. Hey man,
Yeah,
what's going on?
He sent me a couple of different types of jerky to try.
No.
Take the hint, Big Country. Take the hint, brother.
He sent me Big Country sent me some Wagyu jerky. That was really cool.
I like bullshitting with him in a couple of the streams.
Yeah, Big Country, you should come up on StreamYard. You've got a nice beard.
He about choked. he about choked fucking Chungus up a little bit because we got out the issue of a tape fetish and Chungus got all weirded out.
Hey, I don't know if you guys ever saw one of my earlier videos, PSA. If you ever come across number one thug stacking or coin crew thug, avoid that motherfucker like the plague. He bought a bunch of shit in my auctions and never paid for any of it. I didn't
Did you
send
ship
it
it
to
out?
him.
Well,
No,
then
I
stop
didn't
bitching
ship it
about
out.
it.
Well, the thing is that he bought a bunch of stuff as giveaways, and all those people had bought auction items as well and paid for them. So I shipped the giveaways with their package.
Oh, so you did ship it.
Yeah, so there was some of it that did get shipped out.
Your own fault then.
I'm just saying, you ever come across that motherfucker in streams, just keep an eye out and know that he's been eliminated from 90% of the coin hunting community. And then he went on like Instagram or TikTok or something else, and Facebook, and he's pretty much been banned on all platforms by about 90% of that community.
Well, Jeff knows somebody else. If he winds up burning a lot more people like he's been burning, it's going to wind up happening to him too. And if, as a matter of fact, some of it probably already is. Dirty bastard.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off here. I've got to go take care of some other matters.
Yeah, man. I'll catch you in JP's. I'll stop by.
We'll see you at the bar.
See you, dude.
See you later. I'll try to show up. I'll probably be over there for a little bit. I'll be bouncing in between West Coast. Well, I might not bounce back and forth. Depends on what West Coast is doing.
Rocky Mountain wants to know who you're talking about. So
Yeah,
slowly tell his name.
It's number one thug stacking. He's got a couple of different profiles. Coin Crew Thug. But yeah, he's done a lot of people wrong.
So how the hell are you tonight, Big Country? Having fun yet?
I haven't seen Big Country in quite a while.
He's been bopping around with us all morning.
Has
And
he?
last night.
Yeah, he runs a gas station or convenience store, I believe.
Cool.
So yeah, he's probably gets busy at times, and there's probably a lot of times he's just sitting around with his thumb up his ass going, what do I do now?
Yep. I can imagine. That's when you get fucking tired of just sitting there and you wind up cleaning the whole store. Take a shelf at a time.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I definitely would not want to do is run a gas station or a convenience store.
I wouldn't mind doing it because I can deal with people, but getting robbed would be a big issue.
Exactly. And I'm not great with. I'm pretty much an introvert for the most part. So
I'd have to wear a long sleeve shirt all the time with the handgun that's fucking stuck up in here. So when you just pull your arm out, it fucking comes out and you just bang.
Right? You just flex your forearm and it pops out.
Yep.
Lovely girl. Hello.
There she is.
Uh-oh. Maybe I should have my hat on. Wait. Let me fuck with her for a minute. Got the red MAGA hat. Nah, but she wants to see this one. So what about you? When was the last time you bought a bag of jerky?
That's a good question. Well over a year by now. And the last jerky that I had was actually made from a deer that I shot, and the guy gave me some that I gave him. So probably 2 years since I've actually bought any jerky. I'm not big with the really hard stuff. I'd rather have it a little bit more softer, so it's a little bit more chewier. Kind of like the Jack Links one. I kind of like that one, but Again, I haven't bought any in a long time.
Those the like steak bites or whatever they're called.
Yeah, I know. It's all ground up, put through a machine, and then pressed into little pieces and fucking coated with some shit.
Well,
I know how they're made.
Yeah, the Jack's Links, that teriyaki, those little steak bites or whatever, they are really good and nice and tender.
Yep.
Surprising, yeah. The Jack's Links teriyaki is actually pretty damn good.
As far as myself making any, Christ, it's been.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be 6 years since I've made any kind of jerky.
it's been about that long for me as well.
And yet you got a jerky channel. That's fucking bad. Get your fucking ass making some.
Well, I'm eating it. I'm not making it.
Oh, all right.
I have made it in the past. The problem is I'm in Western Colorado.
You're gonna love the story.
Yes, she will. I'll tell lovely girl here in just a minute what happened to my eye. But our hunting laws here in Colorado are really difficult to deal with. Like out in Tennessee, I could basically just, and there's times that, yeah, I actually did it once. I killed a deer. I killed a deer while I was in the bathroom. It was hunting season. I went into the bathroom in the morning to do my business and saw a deer through the bathroom window out in the field. And so I grabbed my rifle and opened the window and dropped the deer. But out there, you can get your regular hunting license, and it allows you $2 and like 3 does.
Nice.
But you can buy what they call like a Type 96 permit or something, and it's only like $10 extra, and it allows you 3 does a day every day of hunting season. I mean, it's insane. I think the most I harvested was 11 in 1 year. There's just so many of them. And they're small. I mean, that full-grown deer, those whitetail down there in Tennessee, they're basically, they weigh less than a St. Bernard. Heath, I think you froze.
Lovely girl. So I had to hop back onto the YouTube side to be able to do it. So it freezes every time you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, now, lovely girl, what happened? Now, you'll see back of my hand. And the face. Also, the shoulder got fucked up. And my knee got fucked up. What happened is I was planning on doing a live stream last night, but my roommate showed up and my neighbor happened to be outside at the time, and he had been talking about coming over and hanging out. So when my roommate showed up, my neighbor came over as well. And we wound up getting drunk and playing on the Wii. And we started out golfing and then we went to bowling. For some reason, I don't even know what exactly happened, but we wound up outside and somebody decided that we needed to have a foot race. Um, trying to run when you're drunk is not a good idea.
Not highly recommended, but it can be done, and then sometimes it can't.
Well, I got about 15 steps in before I fell. And I think as I was going down, I think I said this was a bad idea to run drunk or some shit.
Wham!
No, I didn't puke. It just sucked because I hit the asphalt hard.
But don't forget, kids, bumbles bounce.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall over. Yeah, it was bad. So yeah, I got road rash. It's weird. Right hand,
Self-induced.
the back of the right hand, my right knee, my left shoulder, and of course the orbit around my left eye. So I don't know. I had it really weird. I wish I had a video of it.
All I keep seeing in my head is from the movie Friday. You got knocked the fuck out.
You got knocked the fuck out. Yeah, it was something else, I tell you.
He was trying to play Debo.
So one of these days I'm going to have to redo it and actually be sober and do a foot race with my roommate. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how in the fuck that even came about, but it was
Drunken nonsense. I bet I could do it. Fuck you, I can beat you. Splat.
It was an educational experience, just like when I shot myself in the knee.
You fucking idiots.
Have you heard that story?
Yes.
Yeah. And luckily that wasn't the knee I landed on. Yeah, and my roommate's trying to figure out how to give me back that 22 pistol that I shot myself with. Like,
I highly recommend him not to.
I don't want it back. That thing's dangerous. It hurt me.
No, it did not hurt you. Let me make this clear. That gun did not hurt you. That gun did nothing. It did not jump out of your pocket, didn't jump out of a holster and go fucking boogity woogity and then bang, it went off. Somehow, some way, the human that was involved touching it made it go off.
Nope. It was battery. Or, I mean, it was, sorry, my battery's dying. It was gravity. Because it hit the ground, and when it hit the ground, it hit on the hammer. And there's enough space between the firing pin and the cartridge, almost an 1/8-inch gap, that when it hit on the hammer, it set off the cartridge.
It compressed it.
So it was gravity that shot me.
Oh boy.
Hey, there's Tupac. Hey, Tupac, if you scroll up, you might be able to find the StreamYards link, but I'll drop it in again.
He can. It's only 25 words or 25 things up now.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Fuck you, asshole.
Amanda B, welcome.
Hello, Amanda.
Why you hiding, Heath?
Because I can. I have that rights and abilities.
I'm just curious as to why.
Oh, because I can. I can.
Well, just because you can doesn't mean you need to.
Trust me, all this sexiness needs to hide, dude.
No, we got to get people watching. I'm getting ready to pull a chunk off of this bad boy. It's not bad for $80 an ounce.
Not bad for free.
Right? No, yeah. I'm about out of my free stuff, and it's what's left getting down to crumbs. And
Crumb smoke.
since I was working again, or that I'm back to work, and I was like, you know what? I want something just a little bit better. But yeah, most of the stuff I've smoked for the last year and a half, 2 years has been free.
Hello, coining around.
Yeah, coining around. That's Tupac. That's Tupac Coin Roll Hunter. You know him, right?
I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of meeting him in any of the rooms that I've been in.
Really? I thought I saw you in there. He's really big in the coin community.
I may have missed him. I don't know.
Well, he rebranded his channel to Coinin' Around. That's the new channel name.
I heard about that.
Definitely go over there and check him out. That's my buddy Tupac. He's the one that stayed with me for a week.
You poor bastard.
Oh, fuck you. And here in about a half an hour, he's actually going live on their channel, West Coast Retrospective. And I'm going to be headed over there. I'll probably stop into JP's bar and just say hi, but I'm going to be hanging out on West Coast Retrospective. But yeah, you definitely got to check out Tupac. When it comes, and I know I've seen you in some of the other coin channels. You know how they charge a certain amount for rolls, and you get a certain amount of silver or whatnot. With
yeah,
Tupac,
I'm not into them.
With Tupac, you're getting actually wind up getting a decent amount in return. He basically, the way he's got it set up right now, you get a guaranteed 50% return on your investment.
I'm buying one of those rolls, I want the whole fucking roll. I don't want somebody to sit there and take the good stuff out and just say, "Oh, well, this is going down in a box." No.
Anything found in the roll goes to you. And he looks for errors and varieties. But if it's an error or a variety or a NIFC or a silver coin, that goes directly to you.
Yep.
Anything found in the roll goes to you.
Right.
But if you buy like 5 rolls, let's say you spend $25, you get 5 rolls. Anything found in those rolls is yours.
Again, I want the rest of wasn't worth a shit too.
In addition, well, that's not the way it works. But
I understand that, but that's how I would want it. No, if I'm spending that money on that roll, I want the whole roll. I don't want just the good shit out of it.
Yeah, I understand.
I was watching one the other night, and the guy pulled out a gold-plated $50, and that was pretty cool to find.
Yeah, I think a couple.
I'm not, I guess, that big into the coin thing as a lot of other people are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like collecting the pennies, but I don't.
Yeah, I've seen in a couple of streams, but everybody's got their own that they really like.
Yep.
And me, like, I really like the coin streams, but I've been so involved with them for the past like 2 to 3 years that I'm kind of getting a little burnt out. If So it's like I've got to watch other content because it's like, man, just too much of the same thing over and over. I just can't handle it after a while.
Variety is the spice of life.
Exactly. And so, I mean, I mod on probably, or at least I was at one time. I was modding for over 24 coin channels. And it was just it just got to be too much. It's like I can't be at all those channels, especially when multiple people are streaming at the same time. It's like I just couldn't do it. And so I'm kind of backing off a little bit. Still trying to show up every now and then and help around, but it's difficult.
Yeah, it's not. So those Trump coins that I won, I wasn't even trying to win the fucking things. I got them on a giveaway.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and just okay. And I got a copper round that was given to me. Fuck! I got it back in January. Copper round is completely useless. All it is just copper. It's the fad behind it. I guess I get, but
Right, honestly,
it's a useless coin.
It's just a piece of copper, exactly. But I mean,
Right,
yeah,
it's-
it'd be really cool looking. You know, it makes it more. It's an art piece. That's what you got to look at it. That's how you got to look at it. It's a piece of artwork.
Yeah, I'm with you, I guess. Even looking at it the wrong way, I guess, but it is what it is. It's nothing special. It's $9.99. It's
Yeah.
1 ounce.
$3.99. Oh, we got somebody in the background. Hold on, let's see who's here. Big Country decided to show up.
Yeah, lovely girl. They got a Trump coin out. It's kind of like a Biden coin, but this one's a Trump coin.
Yeah, if you got Trump dollars, I want a Trump dollar. Now, wait, show that again. Let me see if I can make you big.
Hang on. Let me get it out first.
You
It's
need
a
to send
buffalo
me
on
one.
the back, and
That's
big head
basically
on the front.
right. That's not actual currency, though.
No, they're not. See, that's the thing, is it's not actually currency. It's basically a bus token.
Yeah, it's just a copper token
Right.
with Trump on. Yeah, I was hoping it was actually.
Oh, the Trump coin.
Trump
No, the Trump coins, I believe, are actual currency. This thing is not. How we doing, Big Country?
Shit could always be worse.
How we doing today,
Some
man?
way, shape, or form, some other headache could be running downhill wide open.
on sale stuff that's not going to keep. What is it? Interesting.
Y'all hear me all right?
Yeah, man.
We hear you. We hear you, Big Country.
Let's see if I can get her to come over here for a minute. Hey, come here. You go ahead and say hi to everybody.
Dime
Awesome.
bag. If I wanted to actually melt this piece of copper, I probably could.
Heat.
But it's junk.
Look at that beautiful squirrel.
Fucking gray squirrel.
Yeah, it's a gray squirrel. It's beautiful. I mean, I usually, unfortunately, I usually shoot them and eat them. I'm sorry, but
they taste good.
Normally that's what happens to them. But that is so cool to have it as a pet like that, where you can just
rotten, dude, pure rotten.
I've seen a few people that have raised them and somewhat work out, and then there's other times where they don't work out and they have to release them back out. but then they kind of get flip flop back and forth, in and out, kind of like a house
Yeah.
cat that goes inside and outside.
Right. That's my cat right now. He showed up as a feral, and
My dad had a flying squirrel when he was a kid.
oh man, yeah. I've only seen one flying squirrel in person.
That's funny.
Hey, King Friday showed back up. Nice. And
Look,
love the
now
girl.
she don't
Sorry,
even
guys.
want- she's sitting on my hand.
I haven't been reading chat
She get
much.
my hoodie and go to sleep, man. You don't realize it. She don't weigh but about maybe 4 ounces. But dude, once you got that back there, and that look, you can't see it for the beard, but that hoodie neck get that jerked up against you. She might as well
Big
weigh
country.
5 pounds sitting back there.
Big Country, got a question. Why in the hell do you have so much gray in your beard and none in your hair? What the hell? How'd you
That
work that
happens.
out?
Genetics.
Don't give me the line.
But damn, yeah, that male pattern baldness. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that runaway forehead.
You
Soon as
need
it's
to
in the
get
middle
like a
of the way, it'll be
tattoo of a
5
goat.
head.
Hey, you need to get like a tattoo of a goat eating what is remaining of the
Yeah.
hair, or
Fuck mowing
somebody
the
with a
yard.
lawnmower,
Mhm.
or somebody with a lawnmower. You need to get a tattoo.
Fucking squirrel. That's awesome. So how is the squirrel in the house? How much is it trying to destroy?
Well,
Uh,
we
Big
kind of
Country-
went through that for the first
Country
little
said-
bit,
That squirrel beard.
and now I've got the important stuff put up. So she pretty much has free reign over the office, and then my wife takes her into our room and lets her loose in there, and she gets to rip and run.
There you go. Got to set
When,
some tree branches up all around the outside of the room so she can go from one to one.
So it's a female squirrel.
Yeah, we found out a while back. I'm not a expert at squirrel anatomy because I thought it was a
You
boy.
said she.
Yeah, she's here lately. She's got to where she'll actually lay in my hand. I mean, dude, if she'll get to playing around and flip over in my hand, if I can catch that ear with that thumb right there, it's like an off switch, dude. Her little ass will just lay right over against it. So she's finally got to where I could get her to lay still and looking around for a second, examine and see what I was dealing with. But yep, she's a little girl. A rotten ass little girl at that.
No, Kay, I'm not.
Successful. Welcome.
Yeah, I got a few DVD cases up here that she's kind of wreaked havoc on, but
Kane
Pulling them all
Friday.
out individually.
Heath.
What?
Hey Heath. Kane Friday's asking you a question.
Yeah, and I'm not.
He's asking if you, or he's saying something like you look like that guy on Pipe Tobacco on YouTube.
you don't be smoking
Yeah.
a pipe backer, Dick.
Only pipe I got is this one.
It's like there's a guy that does a YouTube about pipe.
Apparently.
Right?
But I'm not him.
Yeah. Well, I've got pipe.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
got
not that
tobacco
guy.
pipes, but I don't use them.
I use them for another purpose.
I've got probably 6 or 7 tobacco pipes. You know.
Next.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ooh, you check the TV to get your next Steve. Crow.
I still haven't even checked to see if we can get the alcohol.
Successful slave, thank you for dropping in the like.
To be
Yeah, we've got.
two.
I mean, there's two options tonight. I'll probably be hanging out with Tupac on excuse me, West Coast Retrospective, but also JP. The bar is open tonight over at JP. So I'm kind of hitting up before bed, but bed's not too far off.
Keep drinking those mixed drinks, and you'll be in bed in about 20 minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't take any of them.
I figured out
So
if
we
you
got
put
the-
less alcohol in them, you can last longer. What was that, big country?
I said, so what y'all been up to?
Poking and prodding
big
at Robert.
I've got a new job. I'm back doing construction work. I've worked for a couple of weeks and almost worked myself out of a job because now we're basically a week ahead of schedule.
Didn't it kind of sound like
But
he just swapped out the word construction for prostitute?
well,
And he worked
in
himself
one
out
way
of
or
a job.
we're all whores in one way or
Speak
put
for yourself.
ourselves out there to do what somebody wants for a certain price. It's just it's the same thing. It's just not sex.
$20 isn't $20 anymore.
Yeah, that's barely gas money.
Well, it buys you a lot less.
I mean, there was a time when people talked about what you do for a Klondike bar.
What would you do for a
For a
bar?
Geiger bar.
Yeah, last night I was drunk and tried to do a foot race with my roommate. That was not intelligent.
The facial
They
marks and the
put
body
no-
marks say differently.
That was a bad idea.
But look how entertaining it was on our end.
I missed that. Will Robert pull a ham bone or something when he went to take off?
Eh,
No, I got about 15 steps into the foot race before I fucking crashed to the ground.
We were
So,
sitting there one time, a buddy of mine, and my little brother come running up, and I said, "Hey,
Road
when he's up here next to us,
My
I said, when
knee,
he gets up
my
next to us,
shoulder.
he'll take off running."
he got beat up by himself.
Gravity whooped his ass.
Bad.
Exactly. Gravity
Yeah,
kicked
well-
my ass. And that's the second time that gravity fucked me. Gravity really
Third-
fucked me when it shot me in the knee. And now
Third
with
time's
this,
gonna probably
it's like,
take
what
you
the
right
fuck?
out.
Gravity shot you in the knee.
Well,
Don't say that.
That's what you said.
Gravity shot me in the knee. With a 22 revolver.
I
There was the
had
eighth
questions,
of
but
an
I'm not really
inch.
sure I want the answers.
There's almost an eighth of an inch gap between the firing pin on an uncocked on this specific pistol. There's about an eighth of an inch gap between the firing pin and the shell.
He said he was playing with his cock. I think that explains a lot of how he shot himself in the knee.
probably.
Playing with my cock.
That's what you just said.
No, I didn't.
Back the video up and watch it. Heath, don't laugh, dude. It don't A, it don't do nothing but encourage me, and B, it causes me to break character.
I know.
Big country, I need to fucking hide you on my channel. What?
Look, earlier Gypsy was actually using him for, the facts of reason that he was in the wrong and he should stop with his foul mouth.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I'm not allowed to come up on anybody's stream till after like fucking sunrise because everybody's worried I'm gonna say some shit that's just off the hinge or something. And well, I'm sitting there within 5 minutes, and 3 of them up on the pad done went fuck and shit and all this other shit. And I'm like, but I'm the bad guy, huh? You motherfuckers is embarrassed to hang out with me.
Yeah, Gypsy apologized.
Yeah, Gypsy apologized, and I was like, now hold up. Why did he suddenly make me sound like the fucking voice of reason here? I mean,
But hello, John Pierce. Welcome. Yeah, I think it's time to go outside and smoke part of a cigarette.
you gonna eat the other half or something?
Is Lovely Girl? Yeah, Lovely Girl's still here. Damn it.
Maybe for a snack you will later.
I gotta take off the hat for a minute, Lovely Girl. Sorry.
He's got to put his winter beanie on.
You know, I wonder if that's the first time he's ever seen
No.
that. I gotta take off the girl. Maybe try a little more swagger in it when he said it.
Actually, that's not.
Look, he's taking the hat off. But
That's actually not. I've
leave the jacket
I
off. You
gotta
won't need near as much of the cigarette.
and the hat gets in the way. Here, well, fine. You know what? I'm gonna do
You said
this.
part of
Hold
that
on.
will keep- Maybe for not for as long. But
Say what?
I said, you said part of the jacket it'll keep you warmer.
For a little bit.
Why does this look like outtakes from the Blair Witch Project? No, wait a minute. We're back at oh, what was the movie back at Rosewood? Not Rosewood. About the radiation poisoning and all that shit.
He can't smoke with the thing on.
I bet he could.
First, I gotta go and get my cigarettes out of the car.
Ah,
That would help.
This fucker taking a cigarette break out of Alaska or something?
he seems to think it's cold in Colorado.
Well, depending on where you are.
Cold. This is
I know it's cold.
fireproof.
It's cold as
Fire.
fuck up here in New York right now. I know that.
Figure right about now the last thing you'd want it to be was fireproof.
No, this is a welding hood, actually.
No, Conrad.
It's a balmy 18 degrees up here in the northern section of
Yeah.
New York.
We really like it when it gets way up in the 20s.
Let's see. Right now, it is.
You made the Klondike bar comment a while ago, and you don't even remember that?
It's right at 40 degrees.
A lot warmer there than it is here.
Oh yeah.
You said that like you were.
Yeah, Kane, that'd be kind of like wearing one of them Tyvek suits. You don't ever want to break wind in one of them because it's just all it does is pipe it to the top around your neck. been a rotten child.
Smaller hits, man. Smaller hits.
That was-
Right.
You'll know when I do it. You'll see the mic get muted and the whole screen shake and shit when I'm over.
I generally try to shut it off before I get too kooky and loss of consciousness.
Robert, remember what happened to your knuckles? You been fighting cats or something?
That's part of the falling thing that happened to him.
Yeah,
His
I
fucking
know.
shoulder.
Just fucking.
Poor bastard.
Don't do a foot race on asphalt when you're drunk.
I don't foot race. I don't foot race. I mean, I'm not sure how that ever got. You, what? How old are you, Robert?
39.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, you should have lost that. Ooh, I want a foot race thing about like damn near 40 years ago.
No, I lost it a long time
See, we
ago.
got cars and shit and can carry guns and weapons and stuff now. The main reason for running was to get away from fucking predators. We don't have to worry about that now. Well, I mean, maybe some of the
no.
kids do.
I actually, when I was midnight,
If you ever see me running, you had better like follow suit.
With an ambulance.
I'm not doing it for fun.
I'll let my cat in.
It's not Robert's fault the pavement beat him up. It's lack of judgment.
Gotta get that.
Did you happen to hear any kind of a
Hold on, I gotta
gravity drop kick?
divest myself.
I mean, did you at least like make a roll out of it? Try to
Yeah,
make it
that-
look cool, or you just like fucking crash and crumple?
Face first. It seems like that was the ultimate goal, was just face first.
Ooh.
If he could have
I
pushed
didn't
gravel with the one
necessarily
side
hear
of his
anything,
head.
but I sure felt it. No,
I hate it.
and
I
that
hate when you get the wind knocked
really
out of you in
disappoints me.
situations like that, and all you can do is go. Be like, somebody kick me.
I am scared
Help.
to see what it would look like on a replay on
Help.
because no, it was I keep trying to, you know,
Is there security cameras around the building, Robert?
I'm looking at what happened to me physically, and I'm going, and I'm thinking, how in the fuck did those parts hit the ground and other parts didn't?
Hey,
Wait a minute. How is it that the back of my right hand is all fucked up?
Hey.
My
'Cause you
right
fell
knee is
forward.
all fucked up.
Because you fell forward.
I live in a trailer park.
You still fell forward.
So I don't know if there's anybody around that's got
You should ask your neighbors if they
Security.
have video footage of
security
it.
cameras. But yeah, it was not a pretty sight. But my
Go ask.
my left
Go ask the.
shoulder and the orbit, you know,
Go ask the drug dealer on the other side of the trailer.
Oh, yeah,
park.
I
I'm
fell
sure he's got
forward.
it on cam.
for sure.
You got them 4K set up.
Fuck yeah. Drug dealers usually have good cameras too.
Well, it was my neighbor that was the one that had me
Challenge.
and mate right. He was the one that was like at the finish line, going to be judging who won, and it
Girl.
did not turn out good.
He should have been the one videotaping the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, that way
Drug
y'all had
dealer.
evidence. Oh,
I
you
don't
do
know
that.
any of them in my park, and like I said, I only got like 15 steps, so the other side of the park wouldn't work. It didn't take very long before I hit the ground. That's for sure. It sucked,
So
but that's where this came from, and that's why I didn't live stream tonight like I was to. I was planning to live stream last night, but I did that face plant on the fucking asphalt, and after that, I just was not in the mood to try to live stream, especially with a fresh fucking road rash on my face.
I
I'm
don't
like,
want to
no,
go to
fuck
bed.
it.
Oh my fucking lord. Mm.
Robert,
But
if I didn't fuck with you.
anyways, you guys, I think it's time tonight. I know JP is getting ready to go live. What's up?
Somebody's
I know
lagging.
JP's
He's
getting
got to
ready to go
refresh.
live,
Might be
and
right.
West Coast retrospectives won't be too far behind him. So I think it's time to call it a night. I'm getting drunk enough. I just need to observe and not try to participate.
Well, fine. Be that way.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I got shit to do. I got to finish cooking
Phone
dinner and put wood in the stove. So I'll catch you guys later.
Working. So
Big Country, it was nice meeting you. I think I've met you at least twice now, but I only
Same here.
once on camera. So we'll stay in contact. Enjoy your afternoon. Robert,
hey, bud.
yeah, man. Robert, put some salve on the wounds so they heal up a little better. They won't leave scars.
Let the dog lick it or something.
See you guys later.
Later, bud. I don't know if you lagged all the way out or not, Robert. We'll see you after a while, bud.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I think my phone might have been running out of battery or something. I've plugged it in. Hopefully that'll keep us going for a little bit. I mean, I was getting ready to end it anyways, but it was more abrupt than I expected. So if y'all want, go over to JP's and join the bar and hang out, or go over West Coast Retrospectives and hang out with William and Tupac. The choice is yours. Ronald Lutz, thank you for hanging out, buddy. But yeah, Ronald, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So if you want, like I said, go over and hang out with Tupac and William, or go over and hang out at JP Lawns and More at the bar. Either way is great, but I'm going to have to call it a night on my end because I'm getting drunk enough. I don't need to try to be sitting here rambling on YouTube. I want to watch somebody else do it. But yes, thank you, Ronald Lutz, for being the last person sitting here hanging out with me. We'll catch you later, bud. Good night.